In the closing weeks of 2011 and following a successful World Cup campaign on home soil, Steve Hansen ended his 7-year role as assistant coach of the All Blacks. What lay ahead was the daunting task of attempting to replicate the success achieved under 5-time IRB Coach of the Year, Graham Henry.
There's differences, no doubt about that, but I think it's recognising that they're different and then doing the roles that you're expected. As the number 2, you know, you've got the back of the number 1 man, and sometimes you're the guy that's rattling the cage and shaking it and upsetting the odd person. Whereas the number 1 guy, his job is to facilitate and bring everyone together. So they're different roles, but I think they're doable by any people who've got the skills to do them.
And it's been a case of so far so good for Hansen. He's overseen a run of 28 games with only 1 loss, a record good enough to see him crowned IRB Coach of the Year for 2 successive campaigns.
The All Blacks are expected to win every game, so you don't get the luxury of going to World Cup to World Cup, and you know, we wouldn't want it any other way. Our fans set a very high expectation, and then the players have got to come in, and the management group have got to come in over the top of that with their own expectations even higher. And as a result, you know, you get a pretty consistent performance.
And in 2013, All Black consistency became all-conquering perfection. At the heart of the winning form was IRB Player of the Year for 2013, Kieran Reid.
He's really developed not only as a player but also as a leader. He led the team very, very well when Richard was out, and I think he grew from that experience. But you know, he can play the game, and he's got a mental fortitude that's up there with all the good world-class players, and at the moment I think he is probably the number 1 player in the world.
With the World Cup now only a year away, Hansen will be looking for further improvement later this year as they host England in a 3-match series before defending their Rugby Championship title.